Hey guys, happy Labor Day, happy Labor Day weekend. So what songs or records should we be listening to celebrate Labor Day and celebrate the working man and woman? I don't have Working Class Hero, but I got a bunch of other stuff. So let's take a look at some records. Okay. One way to figure out some good working class songs is to just go through your country section and your blues section. You'll come up with plenty of stuff. How about Johnny Cash, Swinging a Hammer, Blood, Sweat, and Tears? The Legend of John Henry's Hammer. Chain Gang, well that's really in prison. That's the wrong kind of work. Casey Jones, Roughneck. Blue collar working class tunes from Johnny Cash. How about Merle Haggard, Okie from Muskogee, and he's got a famous song on here called Workin' Man Blues. That was one of his well-known songs. We're listening to some jazz that has nothing to do with Labor Day, by the way. How about a newer record? Not too many people know about the DBs, one of my favorite bands from the late 70s, early 80s. They've got a great song on here called Working for Somebody Else. And the lyrics are, you'd like it. Working for somebody else. The boss is a jerk, etc., etc. A lot of great players on here. Van Dyke Parks, Ben Montench, Sid Straw, Hannah from Omaha. She and I are the two biggest DB fans in the vinyl community. Maybe the only two. Okay. Before we get into serious Labor Day stuff, Labor Day and working class stuff, I'm going to talk about Labor Day. When I was a kid, what did I do on Labor Day? I didn't do much. Later on I watched this guy on TV. Do you guys remember the Jerry Lewis Telethon? It ran for like, I don't know, 25, 30 years, and he raised like $5 or $10 million every year. It was a big event for Vegas and long gone era, Jerry Lewis, but when I grew up, I loved watching that telethon for 24 hours. Let's see. Oh, did I mention these guys? The Clash. Working class English. And they have a famous song right here called Career Opportunities, which they recorded on this album. And then they recorded later on Sandinista with the kids singing. Different sound, but the Clash definitely supporting the working man. In a very similar vein, London, the 70s and 80s, factories closing. Don't forget to fill out your UB40 form. The group UB40 took their name from the unemployment form, or the unemployment card. Unemployment benefit attendance card. How to claim your benefits when you get laid off, when there's a redundancy. Okay, so we're gonna sort of stick with the English theme, but with an American twist. The gentleman who is one of the all-time working class heroes. Guess who? Bruce. And the song "The River" especially is a whole story about a guy working at a factory and got married and factory closed and all that stuff, but ironically, he supports the working man, and yet he is the boss. I just noticed that. Anyway, Bruce Springsteen. The reason I'm leaving him till last is a great new movie just came out about his music called Blinded by the Light. That's one of the tunes he wrote, but Manfred Mann had a bigger hit with it than he did. Blinded by the Light takes place in London in the late 80s, and it's actually about a Pakistani immigrant kid who is having a horrible time living in England. No job, no money, no girlfriend, hates school, his father's jerk, blah blah blah. And then one day he discovers the music of Bruce Springsteen. He knew nothing about rock or pop music. Suddenly he discovers the music of Bruce Springsteen, and it spoke to him. Working class hero, girlfriends, love, relationships, and the whole movie is about him kind of experiencing Bruce Springsteen, and there's some musical stuff in it, but actually it's a really good movie. I recommend you go see Blinded by the Light, and I was sort of impressed by the way they did it, and hearing the music of Bruce Springsteen in a big theater was kind of cool. So what other tunes are on here? Factory is on here. Promised Land was featured in the movie quite a bit. Prove It All Night, that's one of my favorite Bruce songs. Your Working Class Hero, Bruce Springsteen, and have a great Labor Day, you guys. What else can I tell you? Spin those records. Spend some time off from work enjoying your music collection, which I'm trying to do. I'm trying to clean it up. And thanks for watching, guys. Talk to you soon.